Hello everybody, I'd like to welcome you back to Lost Odyssey. It's Chocolate Milk here, and we very unfortunately have to control Gongora for this part of the story. All that you have to do is walk Gongora down the stairs to the podium because he's going to be giving a speech to the people of Uhra. So you're going to hear him friggin' talk about nonsense like he always does, so this is going to be long and painful for us.
My fellow Uhrans!
And of course these people are all scared shitless because there's a friggin' gigantic magic staff in their city. And that is actually, okay, so it is actually grand staff, like the legitimate grand staff that Gongora was planning on building.
I'm most grateful for the support of each and every citizen of Uhra. For it is you who have made this possible. And while Grand Staff will guarantee further progress for our country, this progress will be born not of magic, but through your collective efforts!
Oh, he is so good at brainwashing people, I tell ya.
Unfortunately, this momentous occasion is also marred by tragedy. It is my sad duty to inform you that King Tolton, who has tirelessly devoted himself to you, his people, passed away.
What a lying piece of shit. That is... oh my god, he makes me so mad.
Met with the King of Gotsa.
Like, he is the most cunning, most clever, most conniving, evil bad guy in just... oh my god.
Gotsa informed us that His Majesty fell suddenly ill and perished with terrible swiftness. However, our sources in Gotsa have determined that is a lie. In fact, His Excellency was clearly the target of a treacherous assassination!
So this is the pretty much final step in Gongora's plan. He has taken control of all of Uhra. He's gotten the support of followers. He's pushed Tolton out of the way. And he's built grand stuff. And we, on the other hand, are still trying to get to Gongora, so he's always going to be ahead of us. Unfortunately.
His Majesty gave his all to his people and his country. My fellow Uhrans, pray, give this powerless one your help and support!
And he has pretty much just made himself king. And the people are just eating it up, so... yep, Gongora is a happy man right now.
His Majesty was all too aware that war is a foolish choice, as am I. However, to simply concede to whatever terms Gotsa may dictate would constitute a national outrage. Now, let us take the opportunity afforded us by the completion of Grand Staff to bring glory to our fallen king's memory! Let us demonstrate Uhra's might before Gotsa!
Okay, Gongora, I'm sick of hearing you talk at this point. In my other file, I just skip past all of these, like, scenes, because there's so many of them. I'm just like, ugh, Gongora, I hate you. But his speech is pretty much done at this point, so we don't have to hear him for much longer. But we still have to take control of him, unfortunately, for the next little while. So just walk Gongora back up the stairs right where we started out in the beginning of the video. And then we're gonna step in this little portal here, and we're gonna warp. And I think it actually warps him like right into Grandstaff. I'm pretty sure is where he's like stationed now. Like he just kind of like lives in Grandstaff. I don't know. He just chills there. It's his new home. All right, so yeah. I guess it's a comfy home for an evil villain.
It is time. I have chosen you 7 sorcerers, each a master, as my dark acolytes. As of this moment, you are clandestine operatives reporting directly to the royal house. You will be called upon to serve me faithfully as I take command. Therefore, I ask you all, are you prepared to die in my service for the royal house of Uhra? Excellent. Now, we proceed to the tests. I will attack you with magic, and you shall not guard yourself in any way. You shall not resist. You must bear my attack in silence.
Alright, so this is pretty much a storyline battle. We're basically going to be fighting Gongora's 7 acolytes. Now, these guys will not attack us back, and we cannot lose this in any way, shape, or form. So all you're going to do is go to Gongora's spells, and you're basically going to use every single spell in the black magic, white magic, and composite magic areas. Each of Gongora's spells will take out one of them. So red, blue, green, yellow, black, and white. Red is fire, blue, water, green, wind, yellow is ground, black is a spell like all stonus, like a status effect. And the white one is, I do believe, let me think here, Shinus in the white magic column. So I sped through this because I don't think Gongora deserves to take up a whole bunch of video time because I hate this guy. And it's basically just going through every single one of Gongora's spells and using them, and it's very boring to when you're playing. Probably pretty boring to watch, and I apologize there's no music. Every time I speed it up, the music disappears, so you're just gonna have to listen to my voice for a few minutes. It really doesn't take that long once I speed it up. As you can see, we're down to the last 3. Alright. The last 2. So, once you get down to the last one will actually disobey Gongora, and the last one will put up a barrier. As you can see, it's going to barricade itself. And it doesn't matter, it'll be the last one. It doesn't have to be like a specific color. Just the last one of his acolytes is kind of having second thoughts about being Gongora's slave for all of eternity, which I would have, you know, objections against as well.
Stop! How does dying show our loyalty?
And Gongora's gonna kill him anyways, because he's an unforgiving bastard. And once you've defeated all the acolytes, it'll just go back to more scenes and dialogue.
And proven your devotion.
Gongora will like bring them back to life. I don't know if it was just that like the spells were like a binding thing where he killed them and then they were like binded to him and then he brought them back to life or something as his slaves. That's kind of what I assume. But Gongora is mad at this guy. And that guy's probably a little bit happier not being Gongora's slave for all of eternity.
Darkness. Now, listen well. You have no souls, no identity. All that matters is your devotion to me and your superior mastery of magic.
So Gongora's gonna basically sit here and be king, you know, and pretend to be the good, faithful king of Uhra and tend to his people and basically boss these guys around to do all of his bidding with magic energy because they were all very powerful sorcerers. And they each have their own, you know, set of spells and set of abilities and things like that. So, unfortunately, Gongora is still a few steps ahead of us, and he's even got little minions to do his bidding. So this is just not. This is looking worse and worse for our whole team. And this part of the story is quite interesting. Like everything starts to really go wrong. Oh, that's creepy. They got glowing green eyes.
These are your targets. The Gotsan army, presently in Kent. The castle of Gotsa, the royal carriage, 40 kilometers west of the castle. And another train, 100 kilometers east of the castle.
Are we then to attack the immortals, my lord?
Yes.
But they cannot die.
I have all the time in the world.
So Gongora is going to go and take care of everybody at once using his acolytes. So he's going to go after the people that are supposed to be getting the blueprints for the Grand Staff in Kent. He's going to be going after Tolton, probably to make him die because he just told everyone that he's dead. And then he's going to be going after Kaim and Sarah. So we are in a whole heap of trouble. And I'm not looking forward to this at all. Oh, Gongora, I hate you. And as you can see, there is a flood of magic energy over Uhra, so that basically pretty much makes Gongora unstoppable. I mean, he has magic energy at his disposal at all times. Which really sucks for us.
Look how mighty our fleet is. Most certainly is.
And he's gonna send more meteors. This is like a flashback to the very beginning of the game when we had the big meteor at the Wool Highlands. One of the Acolytes, probably the Acolyte of Fire, you know, is gonna send all these big meteors in to destroy all of the Kent soldiers and whatever Uhran soldiers are there as well. Unless he spares them, which I doubt. It's just brutal, the carnage that goes on. And next up, we have some more Acolytes coming and causing more mayhem. Now he didn't, I don't know if he told the Acolytes to go to the city of Gotsa, but he's basically going to take all of the ice from the Ice Canyon, because the Ice Canyon is by Gotsa. And they're just going to put a big, huge cloud of ice over Gotsa. And this is why I said you cannot go back to Gotsa anymore. You can't revisit it, or most of Gotsa. Like most of Gotsa, the inner city, you cannot go into anymore after you leave the city, because this happens right here. Everything in Gotsa freezes. The people, the buildings, like everything is very eerily, it's just like a very eerie kind of wash of ice. Like everyone's like frozen in time. Which is Gongora's second command and punishment, so that no one can get in his way, obviously. Kent is gone now, Gotsa's gone, and it's pretty much just Uhra left and Numara. Next up is our team of Seth, Jansen, and Ming, along with the King of Gotsa and also King Tolton.
Something's happening! Everything around us is frozen! What's going on?
I sense magic energy, far more powerful than anything I have ever encountered. It's the Wool Highlands all over again!
Whoa, stop it! Wait, just, hey, you don't think this is Grand Staff's doing, do you, huh?
Gongora! So Kaim was right.
These people are just so stupid. Like, they just wouldn't listen to the Immortals in the first place.
What is the meaning of
Although it
this?
probably would have been too late anyways, because Gongora was already way farther ahead of us. And I don't know, I actually don't know, it doesn't really say in the game at all if Tolton knew of the magic lenses at all, but he of course was listening, or listening to Gongora, so I don't know.
No! That's the worst thing.
And then they decide to scrap their whole, you know, alliance, and they're just gonna go to war, so that's fantastic. The whole world is going to hell. Thanks, Gongora. You're screwing everything up for everybody.
You have no idea what you're dealing with.
Okay, who's driving this thing?
Contact Gongora! What has happened? What is he doing?
Flee, Your Majesty. Must escape.
Tolton, you are a cowardly bastard and you should not be allowed to just leave. If we're all gonna die, you're gonna die with us. And we lose Seth. So Seth and Tolton are gone.
That was supposed to be me.
And everyone else is stuck here, so that's just great. And we're slowly freezing. You know, this ice isn't traveling any slower.
Let's hurry.
Oh, that was useless. It's getting closer and closer and closer.
So it ends. Kaim. Sarah. Forgive me. Truth has been overcome by fact and reality.
Yeah, you're a little late on that one there, King Goatsa. Sorry. Fortunately, though,
Huh?
Jansen's alive.
Why am I not frozen? Maybe I'm immortal.
My mom always said I was special.
Yeah. What?
Oh, Jansen.
Ming.
Thank you,
I
Ming.
don't know how long I could
Thank
hold
you
out,
for being smart
but at
and
least I
calm
can
and
keep you safe
collected
for a while.
in saving our lives.
Well, don't play hero for my sake. If we're doomed, I'd rather we freeze together.
Jansen, now is not the time. Like, I usually laugh at his stuff, but now is not the time. You're gonna freeze to death.
You know, I need sense of humor. If we're gonna die, might as well die laughing.
I have to laugh a little bit, though. So everyone actually made it out safely. All of our party members, anyways. Seth, Ming, Jansen are all alive. And in the next video, we are going to continue on. There's a lot more stuff to watch, so I hope you join me next time, and thanks for watching.